Whoa, Sam Allardyce is such an interesting manager. He's kept up Crystal Palace, Sunderland, and even Everton. And the weird thing about this is that, like with a lot of these teams, like Sam Allardyce didn't really change that much. When you look at like the stats for a lot of the games that these teams played, they they didn't really like when the previous manager left the club and Allardyce like took charge, there was like literally no difference in the stats. Like there'd be like the same number of shots conceded, same number of chances created, like that sort of stuff, and even possession. So like, but the real major difference was the results he was getting. So, for example, if the teams he took charge of were losing like 2-0 every week, like he'd kind of turn it around eventually to the point where like Crystal Palace would be keeping clean sheets and scoring like 2 or 3 goals. So it's just so like bizarre, but like cool at the same time. Um, During the 2015-16 season, I think Sunderland was struggling massively, and basically Allardyce came in, and I think what he does is when he comes in, he sort of like, as he says it, he tries to instill confidence in the team. And according to him, the way you do that is to get them defending well. So organize the defense first so that the team can gain confidence to be able to attack. And it kind of makes sense when you think about it. Like, that's how teams should be set up. But nowadays, it's all about attack, and defending is kind of like second. It's like one of those things that you worry about later. Um, and yeah, looking at this, you know, Dick Advocate took them over for the first 7 games, and the way he left kind of sucked. But Allardyce came in, and he was able to keep them up in their Premier League. And if you look at some of these stats, there's no real difference. Like I said, like it's just it's like nothing ever changed, except that they just started getting results. And it's so weird to be able to try and it's almost hard to describe. It's just something you just have to like witness yourself, and then it kind of makes sense. Um, and yeah, the thing with this as well is that it's almost impossible to change how your team plays once the season starts. It's kind of like any issues that you had before the season started will pretty much carry through towards the end of the season. So if you can sort of change anything, or like if your team's in really big trouble and you manage to like survive relegation, like that's a massive achievement. And looking at this, Crystal Palace 2016-17 season, you can kind of see the difference between the previous manager and Allardyce taking over. Really, no difference. And I don't know, he must be some sort of like magician or something, because I just don't know how you can concede these sort of chances and manage to win Premier League games. Like it almost just doesn't make any sense. It's like, what kind of sorcery is this? Like, is he giving the players magic potions, or like it's just so like insane almost. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think that's about it.